What's good, YouTube? It's your girl, Miss Golden 83, and I am here to do the Tap into Your Soul reading for the sign of Virgo. Okay, Virgo, this is your last reading for the week as you are number 3 on the zodiac lineup. Remember, you guys, these are general messages, not personal, so take what resonates and pass the rest to the next. Okay, you guys should know how the Tap into the Souls work by now. At this time, I would strongly suggest that you maybe get a notebook or a piece of paper so that way you can interpret your own reading, okay, from these touch images by Deborah Koff Chapman with the Soul Cards 2 deck, okay. We are going to look at 3 cards, a past, present, and future placement. We'll look at the bottom of the deck to see what your overall outcome is. But you can write down how you feel as you look at each one of the images, and also possibly write down what you would like your predetermined outcome to be for yourself, okay? So, based on your own situation at this time. So, with that being said, let's go ahead and put these cards out. One from the top for your past placement, one from the bottom for your present placement, and then one energetically from the middle for your future placement. Okay, and then we have the one on the bottom, which we'll look at towards the end. Okay, so we're not going to flip all the cards over right now because we don't want to be bombarded by all the energy. Okay, so we'll do one card at a time. So your first question for your past placement is, what held you back in the past? What held you back in the past? Wow. You got the same card as Aries, okay? You got the same card as Aries, Virgo, okay? In the same spot as Aries as well, okay? Same as Aries, I'll say for you, and try and keep it short and sweet. So by all means, if you like, you can refer to the Aries reading, but you don't necessarily have to, okay, to hear the full extent of Aries. But basically, with this placement of what held you back in the past is being someone that you are not, okay? Holding your true self back and giving people a representation of yourself. It's almost like, for you, I'm hearing the song Mask Off by Future. Okay, mask on, mask off. Okay, so out in public, you have a mask on. When you are behind closed doors, you take your mask off. Okay, what primarily was holding you back in moving like that around people is that you were stunting your evolution of growth, self-growth, okay, in doing so. As you see this eye in the back, okay, so maybe you were feeling like there were always eyes on you, and so you always have to have this mask on in order to function around people, okay, instead of being your true self, okay, Virgo. So that is, in a nutshell, what is possibly holding you back is pretending to be someone that you're not, just for the sake of the people around you, okay? Not to something else that I'm feeling. It's as though you put the mask on to be accepted by people, when in all actuality you needed to be the person that you needed to be for yourself, okay? So with that being said, we're going to go ahead and move on to your present placement. What continues to hold you back presently? Okay, Virgo, what continues to hold you back presently? Okay, and I'll hold this card up. By all means, you can take the time to pause here and write down how this card makes you feel based off of the question that was asked. Okay, be truly honest with yourself as you look at these images. Okay, what holds you back presently is, what I feel holds you back presently is that you may be on the defensive with people presently over things that you know are true. Okay, you are trying to defend something that really is no longer valid for being defendable. Okay, whether that be people, places, or things that you do or deal with or go to. Okay, you kind of either defend someone else that is undefendable, or you feel as though when someone else is being attacked, they're attacking your character as well. Okay, you need to learn how to separate yourself from other people and let others be their own individual selves and responsible for their own actions. You cannot be responsible for someone else's actions. Okay, they have to pay the consequences of the actions that they do. Okay, and so what's holding you back presently is defending something that really you've been enlightened on and you know is no longer defendable. Okay, so that is what I feel is holding you back currently. Okay, so with that being said, let's move on to how will you change your future. The last placement here for you. This is also a very popular card before I took the 2-week break off. Okay, I'm trying to remember who possibly got this card. A few signs got this card before I went on break. I think Sagittarius was one of them as well. Okay, but how will you change your future? As you look at this card, take the time to write down how it makes you feel and what do you think you can do to change your future. Okay, I feel as though with this card, it's saying, you know, to take the time and really self-reflect and really focus on who you are from within. Okay, staying true to yourself, coming out of that darkness, such as even with this picture at the past placement. Okay, really get into your heart center. Okay, and focus on being true to yourself so that way others can see you in your truest form. Okay, if they do not accept it, then that just lets you know that they were no longer meant to be around you in the first place. Okay, everybody has a different side to them. It's up to you whether or not to let people in enough so they can see the true you. Okay, if in all actuality you're a history buff, or you're nerdy, or you like reading books and maybe other people don't know that you read or whatever, be true to that and start letting those things show about you. Okay, if there's something quirky that you do, there's a bunch of people that probably do the same thing as you. Okay, you never know, and you will never know if you don't let it show. Okay, not just showing it to others, but showing it to yourself and accepting yourself for who you are behind closed doors and outside of closed doors. Okay, you should be able to be the same person that you are when everyone is away. Okay, so it shouldn't feel like you have to put on a show for people just for you to be accepted. All right, so that being said, Virgos, let's go ahead and turn over the bottom of the deck here. Okay, and what is your overall outcome? Excuse me, y'all, my allergies are acting up. But this is your overall outcome. Okay, see if this matches with what you wrote for yourself as your predetermined outcome of whatever your situation is at this time. Okay, Virgos, this card I do remember as well kind of showing up before I went on my break, but I do feel as though you are going to stop being involved in drama. Okay, so there's someone around you that has a big mouth. Okay, they talk a lot of smack, but they are not about that life. Okay, is what I'm hearing. Okay, so you are moving yourself away from the drama. Whoever this person is, they are very dramatical. They like to cause a lot of conflict and confusion, and you can never get a straight answer out of them. And so you are moving yourself away from this person. Okay, you're starting to distance yourself, if not completely detach yourself from this person. And it is for your best interest in order for you to evolve into this person here in your future placement. Okay, so sometimes it is difficult to make the most hardest decisions, especially if it's in reference to people that you've been attached to and have a history with. But remember, everyone changes. Some change for the good, some change for the bad. Okay, and it's up to you to be true to yourself. Okay, stay true to your beliefs, stay true to your values and morals. Okay, and start associating yourself with people who are on the same level as you or are aiming to go to the same type of enlightenment as you. Okay, they are not about drama, they are not about conflict, they are not about negativity. They are about evolving themselves and moving past that energy and elevating themselves to a higher regard. Okay, and so with that being said, Virgo, I think that is all that I have for you for this tap into your soul. Okay, I want you guys to take care of yourselves. Okay, keep in mind, if you haven't, check out that monthly manifestation for the month of April. Okay, as we do have the first quarter moon, you should be at your midway point if you're following a monthly manifestation, if you have a goal that you're trying to achieve. And then remember that full pink moon is on the 16th. Okay, so embrace your inner strength. Okay, promote yourself spiritually, protect yourself spiritually and emotionally and mentally. Okay, and this month, April, is for growth and renewal. Okay, so renew yourself and revive yourself so you can be this future placement here of finding who your inner self truly is, and let that exude out to others. And I'm sure it will be well received. So until next time, Virgos, peace.